Hey guys, how's it going? I like to mow here. Just wanted to do a little update and show you all my pressure washing rig now. I do have my 5x8 set up as a pressure washing trailer now. Basically what I did, I guess it was almost a month now ago, is I bought a 4x8 pressure washing trailer that had this tank on it, and it had a old GX340 11 horsepower Honda on it with a 4 gallon per minute pump. It was like a General Pump TX1510, I think it was. 4 gallon a minute, 3000 psi. So basically what I did is I bought that trailer, my friend stripped it for me, took the tank, pressure washer and hoses off of it. Then we just sold the trailer, I guess it was last weekend or maybe 2 weeks ago. But basically what the situation is now is I have this mounted up on my trailer here, sitting on top of some pressure treated lumber with eye bolts in it to tie down the tank. It had the bulkhead in there already, so I just put a new pipe in there, a new valve, and then a T here. Basically this line here is braided and has a quick connect on it, which quick connects onto that filter there. Right now I just have a piece of galvanized right here with a cap on it. That's the other side that'll feed the other pressure washer once I get that one going. And basically this is my inlet. I have a banjo 1-inch bulkhead, 1-inch elbow down to 1-inch elbow, 1 inch here, then 1 inch down to 3/4, so I can connect this hose filter. And then basically what I do here is I connect the house to this tank here via this hose here, which is going to go on a hose reel soon. And basically this pressure washer here and my other one, when I get that one going, both will pull off this tank. This one already pulls off this tank when it's connected, right there. But basically the idea is this is a buffer tank. So basically the house is feeding this, but you always have the 4 gallons per minute that the pressure washer needs. Because when you turn on like a dishwasher or shower in the house, your water flow at your house water spigot is going to drop. So by having this tank here, there's always 4 gallons a minute ready to go for the pressure washer. And we've noticed doing pressure washing with the surface cleaner here that you can go faster because you have the full 4 gallons a minute. And I was thinking about connecting this one to the other pressure washer that I have that came on the trailer, and then I would have 8 gallons a minute, but they don't have the right unloaders. I need to get different pumps, but at this point the main idea with having 2 pressure washers is that when I'm doing residential washing, someone can be running the surface cleaner doing the flat work, and then someone else can be using the wand on the other pressure washer doing the curb and gutter. Because when we do concrete washes, we always do the curb and gutter because it just makes the property look a lot cleaner. So basically, ultimately we're going to have 2 pressure washers on here, this one running the surface cleaner, then the other one will run just the spray gun. And just the spray gun doesn't really need more than like 3 gallons a minute. So main thing is just to have another pressure washer. So once I get that other one going, I think the pump is bad. I'm not exactly sure yet. I need to look into it more though. First of all, I need to get the engine running right though. But anyways, when I get that other one going, I'll be able to connect it right there, have both of them fed off the tank, so I can just pressure wash. You'll see over there we've got chlorine jugs, because I use 10% sodium hydroxide from Pinch a Penny, and it's $5 per refill, including tax. This is my 150 foot of pressure hose. I have a ball valve on here which I need to tighten up, but basically this is my pressure hose here. This is my downstream injector. It's kind of oxidized from the bleach. But basically that plugs in to the outlet on the hose, on the pressure washer. And this hose right here connects to my supply right there. And that gray hose down there is just an additional 50 feet extension of pressure hose. Yeah, and then this is the my 4 gallon per minute pressure washer, obviously. This stays on the trailer, so basically when we get to a job, all we have to do is, first thing, we hook up the supply hose so that the tank starts filling. Then we can pull out our pressure hose, prime the pressure washer, and this pump will suck off a tank, no problem. Generally, people say that the direct drive pumps won't pull off a tank, but these AR, I think they're RSV4G40, I mean, it pulls off a tank no problem through the water filter. And I filter the water going into the tank as well as coming out, just so I can protect the pump. Last weekend, I guess it was last week now, I did an oil change in the engine and the pump because the engine hadn't had its first oil change. It probably had 75-80 hours on it. So we've been doing a lot of pressure washing lately. So much so to the point where I drop off my brother or my friend with the pressure wash trailer at a job, and then we go mow while someone else is pressure washing. We've had a big influx of work, which I can't complain about, but yeah. Sorry about that. But anyways, this is the pretty much the pressure wash rig. And I have a gas can over there. Yeah, this 4 gallon per minute pressure washer here that I built's been doing awesome. Have no complaints about it at all. I wish I did just buy one because it would have been cheaper, but it is what it is. I mean, it's making its money. I've made the investment back a couple times now over. I wanted to show you all my siphon setup. Flip the surface cleaner up here. Sorry about that. Basically what I have here is an irrigation riser for a like an irrigation sprinkler or something that I stuffed my chemical injector hose through. And basically what that does is that just keeps the siphon intake at the bottom of the tank here. So that's the chlorine, and we just dump the chlorine out of these containers into there because, let's see which one's empty. You can see the shape of the bottom here. Makes it hard to siphon out of and get the full amount out of the tank. So we just dump it into the bucket so that we get all of it out. There's a siphon chlorine here, or a siphon input on the pump, but I don't use that because it I'm not sure of the mixture ratio, where that's a 20% siphon. But anyways guys, just wanted to show you all my setup, and I will be back with some more pressure washing soon.